2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Our leader is currently at 1 under par for the day. We're going down to the first hole now. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first.
This is missing to the right.
And here we are with the third shot. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Good speed too.
Yeah!
And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Awesome stuff.
Come on, slow down.
That one's just going to catch the light rough. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Teeing off here at the third hole.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. And this one is for his par. That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Okay, that'll work. 16 feet to the cup. He's looking for his first birdie of the day. And he's down there. You got a read?
Curling ever so gently right to left here.
Nice stroke. Well done. Take the birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
To keep the round going. This is a par save.
So close. This next putt is for bogey.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
Nice out the rough here.
That's inside the house of opportunity. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
This player is putting for fun.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Playing from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead.
That one's headed right and staying right.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Or if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Starting this one way out to the left. Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Going with the 7. Is that right? I think so. And from the green side rough here. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The ninth is a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. This putt is of 9 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Sitting at a couple of shots over par. This would be a great up and down from this spot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left. Starts off looking good.
Getting better.
Oh, what a great roll. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
A nice round 40-footer.
Started that way outside the line. Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. Oh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
That's a good-looking shot there. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He's currently in a share of 6th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. Not bad. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That one's heading out to the right. It's a little wayward.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Here is his 4th. 2 strokes off the lead. Very crafty, that shot. And this one will be for bogey. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
This would be a great up and down.
Pretty good shot there.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Putting for a par here.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's inopportune timing. Back-to-back bogeys there.
Falling well down in the pack now after those pair of bogeys. This player is highly disappointed.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This one may come up just a tad short here. Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And he needs this to save par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's a lovely looking stroke. This is tracking.
You rotten thing.
That hole's done. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Wonderfully played. And now this for a 71. Three feet to go here to the hole. He finishes up with a par at the last. Well, Rich, that looked like that was going to be an epic comeback, but in the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.